Ladies and gentlemen, we are back for the Supercoach EPL Game Week 7 review and a little bit of a Game Week 8 preview post international break. Yes, it is the international break right now, so there's a little bit of time off in between game weeks. As you can see, this week we scored 106 and we got a red arrow. We are back down to 1.8k, a season rank change of 190. So definitely not ideal, not what we want going into an international break. As you can see, the team is lining up like so. We had to pivot from Fabian Schär to Kieran Trippier, as Schär was named on the bench coming back from concussion. We knew that was a potential play that had to happen, so we went with it. Simple as that. We have made some transfers. As you can see, the Egyptian fraud himself, Mohamed Salah, is out. At this point in time, we have gone with Ismail Assar of Crystal Palace because he's an absolute baller and I'm a huge fan of his work. He does present fairly decent value, in my opinion, and they do have a very good run. Seems to just always be in the right spots at the right times and a very underrated asset for Palace, if I do say so myself. The other trade that we have done, and I'm going to take this as a win. I knew in the bottom of my heart that Spurs' defensive assets were frauds. So Mickey van der Ven is out, and if you're looking for a cheap premium defender, plays for a decent side, you've got to be jumping on Mark Cucurella, don't you? I mean, bottomed out, pretty good option coming up. Chelsea have got a very nice run in the forthcoming weeks, and honestly, at a quick glance, he's probably going to be my VC. Honestly, against Forest. Forest are absolutely whack at this point in time. Don't know what Ange is doing there, but it's definitely not correlating to on-field results. So, as you can see, actually, can you not to? Yeah, perfect. Sorry, just dealing with some technical difficulties. We've traded out Mickey van der Ven and Mohamed Salah for Ismail Assar of Crystal Palace and Mark Cucurella. Now, overall, I'm fairly happy with the team. At this point in time, I feel like the defensive line is coming together quite well. Next week, we are going to be picking up Saliba from Arsenal. Not really liking the fact that I'm going to have 4 Arsenal assets in my side, but they're doing quite well. So, I mean, sometimes you just got to bite the bullet, and defensively sound. Absolutely fantastic in that part of the pitch. Calafiori, he's still there. David Raya, and the bloke that literally just ran around doing cardio for a full 90 minutes, Victor Gyökeres, he has been absolutely shocking. Absolutely shocking. So hopefully that can be turned around, and hopefully that Saka only took the penalty that Arsenal got because it was his 200th appearance for Arsenal. Not too sure if I'm just clutching at straws, but very happy with that. As you can tell, that was sarcasm. In saying that, our lineup will be David Raya in goal, Kieran Trippier, Ricardo Calafiori, Joe Rodon away at Burnley, and Mark Cucurella away at Forest with Trafford benched. Bruno Fernandes, Sean Longstaff, and Phil Foden are our midfield trio. Anton Stack and Kevin Dewsbury Hall are on the bench. And in the forward line, we have the Nordic god himself, Erling Haaland, Ismail Assar, and Victor Gyökeres. In saying this, the reason that I'm keeping Anton Stack and Kevin Dewsbury Hall is because there are literally no midfielders No premium midfielders that are jumping out to me at all that I want to bring in right now. There's Jared Bowen, which is a no at this point in time. Yes, they've got okay fixtures coming up, but I mean, hasn't really done much to warrant selection just yet. Um, Caicedo of Chelsea, I don't think the goal scoring continues. Declan Rice, I don't think the attacking returns continue either, so I'm not going there. So I'm more than happy to hopefully see Cole Palmer return in game week 8, potentially off the bench. Don't think he starts, and then wait a couple of weeks and turn either Stack or Kevin Dewsbury Hall into Cole Palmer. We have 4.3 million in the bank at this point in time. We still have 31 trades left. The booster's activated, but we probably won't use it. So technically, we've got 4 left. And I'm relatively happy with where we are sitting currently, as we all saw before, 1.8k rank, and the team is looking. I'm gonna say I feel content with it. Where we are lacking currently is there's no Semenyo, but Bournemouth's fixtures do get a little bit trickier coming up. For those that jumped on or started him, I mean, props to you. I don't think you can go there now. I think Saar matches him, if not outscores him, in the next couple, and Saar's going to make money as well. Semenyo, obviously, he's defied all logic and just keeps continuing to produce and make a good coin with whilst being a good on-field option. But I don't think I want to jump into that right now. And there's no midfield options that are jumping out to me, as I just said. Gave the reasoning why I don't want to be touching Jared Bowen or, say, Declan Rice for that matter. And the defensive side of things looks to be fairly decent. Newcastle defence, double Arsenal defence, buying back into the Chelsea defence, and then I think Rodon is more than fine to play on field against Burnley this upcoming game week. Now, I know the international break will throw up some issues. I'm sure there's going to be some knocks or some fake international break injuries that will come out. I just don't think the team is in that bad of a situation. Our next target is definitely going to be a midfield premium option. I'm hoping that that will be Cole Palmer. I don't know when he will be back, if he's going to be seeing consistent minutes either. If, for instance, Bowen goes berserk against Brentford in game week 8, then we can jump on accordingly. I think having flexibility is a huge asset that we need to keep in mind as coaches. And I think this team presents plenty of that. I wouldn't be discouraged playing Stack at Burnley, or, I mean, even Dewsbury Hall at City. That's probably going to just be a 5-pointer. But I mean, having one of those options as a last resort in your team, therefore not needing to trade, definitely isn't the worst option that you can take. So as I said, I think Mark Cucurella will be our VC there at Forest. Forest have been absolutely abysmal, and I don't think an international break is going to rejuvenate them or change them that drastically that they just magically become a fantastic side. So Mark Cucurella will, at this point in time, be taking the VC armband. Haaland is going to be the captain against Everton. I know Everton have been very good, but in saying that, City just continuously score, and it's at the Etihad where they do whatever they want to whoever they like there. So they're our VC and C plays at this point in time. Hopefully, Jokeres can return or do something. Things are bad when you're surprised to see a 5, because I watched that game and he was just non existent. Absolutely non existent. So, I mean, should have went Saka over him, but I thought that Gyökeres would be taking penalties. I still have a small glimmer of hope that he will be, but we'll see if that comes to fruition. For those that jumped on Sean Longstaff, like myself, he is going to make some bulk coin and already has on all the set pieces and has looked very, very good for Leeds. Has to be said that Leeds has been a very good hunting ground for cash cows for Supercoach EPL. So, very thankful for them. But overall, this is how the team is going to line up. As I said, the current trades are Mickey van der Ven and Mohamed Salah to Ismail Assar and Mark Cucurella. As always, if you are enjoying the content and or maybe you're not enjoying it, I don't know. It's entirely up to you and how you perceive it. But hopefully you're here enjoying it, having a good time. If you are, definitely drop a sub. As always, thank you so much for viewing it. And if you haven't checked out the official Swordplay channel with all the NBL Game Day Squad and Supercoach content, go over and check those boys out. Burns, Boz, DR, absolutely killing it, doing such a great job. If you haven't dropped a sub on this channel, make sure you do, because I've noticed 50% of people that view the content aren't actually subbed. So, in a nice, polite way, what are you doing? Make sure you sub, and most importantly, enjoy the day. Thank you very much. If you've enjoyed this video, then please like, and don't forget to check out the website at supercoachswordplay.com.